journalism department of Durban. One thing that I found very disturbing about this conference was that it's actually adults that are telling us what they think is good for us. And we all know that whenever an adult tells you something that's you're supposed to do, you don't normally do it. You obviously go against them, you do something that's completely different from what they're trying to tell you to do. So I don't believe that the youth's voice is being heard here. All I've heard is people and their intentions, and when you intend to do something, you normally intend to do it. That doesn't mean you're necessarily going to do it. A lot of intentions have been put across, and as much as the UN says that they're not just talk shops, they haven't put anything that they said they're going to put into place, that I can see, that I can feel, that South Africans around me are telling me about. There's nothing that people overseas are telling me about that. I mean, when you go home, you want to go home with the feeling that you've been enriched, you've been empowered, you felt something that's real. You know when you go back to your country that you can tell people about this. Hey, there's certain things happening there's certain thing happening. There's people taking initiatives, and there is a positive future. We don't want to come back here and say, you know what, let's do it again this year. Let's do the same procedure again, and nothing's going to change. You want to see change. You want to see positive changes. Another thing that I noticed that I really find disturbing, you're talking about pedal pushers, we're talking about, drug peddlers, we're talking about drug addicts, we're talking about criminals, we're talking about hardened criminals, we're talking about homicide, we're talking about all those things, but we can't see them around here. There are no drug addicts, there are no criminals, there are no actual people that are involved in this industry. There are no people that were involved in reform training or anything of that sort. There's no people here that we can say that have been involved in this type of crime or this type of drug was used on them. They can't share their experience with us and show us what drugs do to us. We can't share our experience with them and tell them why drugs are not good for us. We can't tell them why crime is not good for us. We can't stop because when I go back to when you go back to your country, you're going to go back to your country and you're going to have the same drug addicts, the same criminals going to be there. What's changing? Nothing's changing. You have to change their mindset as well. You can't just change our mindset. We are only one small unit. They are the people that influence us. We got to influence their mind to change. Change doesn't start with us only. It starts all around. It's got to be a collaborated effort. As my friend just said, we have 5 fingers. We got to work together.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Great. Hey, by the way, did you